Hey, happy Help Feel Friday to you. I'm out here in the round pen with the horses trying to stay out of the wind a little bit. I had a question from a young viewer, Malcolm, asking me about, do I really speak cow? And so, when I first started this, I told you a little bit about that, but I do actually speak cow, Malcolm. The way that I do it is not necessarily like I'm speaking to you right now, though. Say cattle, like horses, have their eyes mounted on the sides of their head. So this horse, if you brought your hand right up here, she can't see my hand right there because her eyes can see out here, and to a certain point in front of her. Now here she could probably focus on it. But if you see a horse that's a little bit scared, a lot of times they'll throw their head way up like this because they're looking down out kind of the center point of their eyes. Cattle are the same way. And so when you want to put pressure on a cow, because we are predators, they're prey animals like the horse, our eyes are focused ahead. We can't see behind. She can see back here. If I get on her tail end and I'm clear back here on her back with my hand, she's watching me. I don't know if you can see her eyes, but she sees my hand. She sees what I'm doing. It's like, is he going to hit me? Is he going to do something that I need to move away from? Cattle are the same way. They see all the way back. So their flight zone is, depending on the cow, as long as they're not extremely tame like these horses are, when you get too close to their flight zone, they move away. And you can put pressure on their flight zone just by your eyes, again, because you're a predator. You're someone that, in ancient times, or maybe even if there's wild dogs or anything around now, would possibly harm the cattle. And they look the same way. And so, lion, bear, dog, coyote, whatever comes at the cattle move away. They're not necessarily fight. A horse will fight you if you really get him in a bind, but their first thing is fear. They're going to flee. Cattle the same way. And so you move cattle around. You speak to cattle by your eyes, by the pressure that you put on them with your eyes. And if you think about, like, if you have your body language like this, maybe a frown on your face, you're sitting, you got your arms folded. What you're saying to someone is, I'm not listening to you, I don't like you, I'm not talking to you, whatever it is. You may not even realize you're doing that with your body language, but it's really important to know how you present yourself, how you come across. And so, moving your hands, opening up your hands, those kinds of gestures can say to people that you're open, that you receive, that you're wanting to converse with them. You lean in and you talk, and you're interested in what they have to say. You're interested in the conversation. So, how do we relate that to ourselves? Well, say you want to focus on a goal or something you want to do. You want to make a team, or you want to accomplish something, or you want to be somewhere in 6 months, or whatever it is. Well, you need to be able to focus on that goal. You need to be able to look at that and have some objectives about how you're going to meet that. And the best way to do that is to get a mentor or a coach or an adult, someone that is older, not necessarily older, but someone that's more experienced in that than you are, and you can gain knowledge from them. I told you last week that I just started selling real estate. Just got my license. Really enjoying it. It's busy and it's fun. It's neat learning all this stuff. But I've got several people that pour into me. Now, they're not necessarily coaches, but I guess they are in a way, mentors. And they're looking out for my best interest. So they call and check on me. They send me emails. They send me text messages, and they give me ideas. Hey, why don't you try this? Why don't you do that? Because, besides farm and ranch, actual do, riding horses and running the tractor and that kind of stuff, I'm not known in those areas. So I've got to get my name out, to get the word out. And they're giving me ideas on how to do that. And so I'm gaining insight from maybe mistakes that they made in the past, or, at the very least, all their experience. So everything that they have, that they've gained, they're giving it to me just because they want to help me out. And so it's helping me keep my focus. And then the other thing is they you know, they'll say, how about this? Oh, my camera's gonna blow down. How about this or how about that? And then, you know, then they're gonna ask, did you do that? And so then you have to, you know, you got to come up with an excuse if you didn't, or you got to do it. And so some of it's stretching, some of it's getting me out of my comfort zone, but it's helping me keep my focus. It's helping me, you know, focus on the end goal and what I'm trying to do here, which is basically help people out and serve people in that industry, in that business. But anyway, I just wanted to come by and talk to you guys and touch base on that a little bit and just show you or talk to you about how it kind of all fits together. We, you know, not only moving cattle around, but having conversations with people, and you know, having goals and having your focus be in the right spot. So, hope that helps you. Hope you all have a great weekend and a good Hopeful Friday, and we'll catch you down the road.